Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus Through the Signs series. This is for Venus in Virgo. So if in your birth chart you have Venus in the sign of Virgo, this is for you. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter your birth time, place, and location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If it's in Virgo, this is for you. Please note that you don't have to know your exact birth time. You could put 12 p.m., that's fine. And also, those of you, some of you have Venus and Sun sitting in the same sign, that's fine. This applies to you as well. All right, so I've already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you please continue to do so. Remember guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. Okay. So the heart of the situation, we have the World, Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, and we have the Lovers, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, and Page of Cups. Okay, so the heart of the situation being the World, I'm feeling like you guys have just ended some sort of major phase in your life, or a major cycle. This is some sort of completion of some sort. For some of you, your relationship may have ended, or it's gone as far as it can go. And then for others, your relationship is coming to a new phase, a new beginning. But this is a successful completion of some sort. There is also the possibility that you could be traveling or relocating. And there's also some sort of long distance relationship for some of you. Like you're in a commitment, but you're separated or at a distance. Could be due to work, or maybe you just started some very important relationship, like it feels important to you. Could have just started some sort of major relationship starting that takes you on a path of enlightenment. Also, some of you may have been feeling kind of depressed about something, or at one point you may have been stuck in the past. And I feel like you have come to accept that. You have an understanding that, you know, you did all that you could do, and the relationship ran its course. For some of you, this is some sort of grief about single, feeling cornered, feeling defeated, kind of stuck in your past, maybe holding on to the memories of what you once had. And I'm just overall feeling like whatever that was that you were going through, you've overcome that. If you haven't, then you'll be coming to an end of a major cycle in your life soon. So sadness will be coming to an end. And starting off with the Lovers, this is really good for if you are single. This means that someone could be coming into your life shortly that you have a very strong connection to. This is, for some of you, your twin flame. Not for everyone. Everyone does not run into their twin flame, although I understand that it is pretty popular nowadays. But, you know, if it isn't a twin flame relationship, it can still be a very important relationship, something that still takes you on some sort of spiritual journey, or enlightenment. But this is connecting with someone, feeling like you've met your other half, and there's a lot of passion between the two of you, but this is a temptation for some of you. So for some of you that are already in relationships, there is a strong possibility that you're going to come across someone that you connect with on such an intense level, intellectual, emotional, and just a spiritual connection with someone that is so intense that it causes you to question the relationship that you're in. So you're going to have to make a choice of if you want to see what happens with this new person, or if you're going to want to continue with the person that you're with. And for those of you that are continuing with the person that you're with, this could be some sort of new beginning, especially if you guys are on the same spiritual path. Then this is pretty good, you know. But those of you that were maybe mismatched on a spiritual level, this is, you know, someone, it could be a new lesson. You can have to be careful of the Lover's card too, because sometimes, although it is a deep soul connection, it's still a lesson attached to it. Meaning there's something that you need to learn. They have come to help you recognize something in your soul, because this is a mirror reflection of you. So sometimes this person comes to reflect, you know, all the positive qualities in you, and sometimes they can be reflecting not so positive qualities, things that you still need to work on, things that you need to develop, and things that just help you move along your journey. But for the most part, it's just still a good thing to have the Lovers show up, especially when you are single. So someone will come into your life, but it's up to you whether you want to move forward with that person. And then for many of you, I do feel like this is at a distance. So you could have met someone on the internet, and you're longing to be close to that person. Like you guys have just been able to talk electronically, and you're longing to be together, and you're wondering how soon will it be before you see each other again. For some of you, someone could be watching you from afar, watching you from a distance. Someone who is ready to speak out about how they feel. So you might hear some communication from someone that's at a distance. And I feel like you're being optimistic and you're being hopeful, and that you're open to the possibilities. You could be involved with the Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sag. Also, a water sign could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it is a fire sign, or whether it's a fire sign or not, either way, this person is very aggressive, very, they like to be in control. They're very straightforward. They're very passionate. They might be very creative, and they could also be very spiritual as well. The only thing, sometimes the Knight is only a sexual attraction. Doesn't have to be. I'm getting a name of Eric for some of you. Eric or Erica. Yeah, it's like a air sign in their name, like air. For some of you, I feel like you're going to need some sort of mental rest or a break. I feel like you've been through a lot. There's a lot of things on your mind that you're keeping to yourself, and you're not ready to open up about it. Some of you may be doing some prayers and meditation. I feel like whenever your anxiety comes up, you like to go to sleep or you take naps. especially if you feel like depression coming on, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep, I don't want to think about it. So some of you like to go to sleep when you feel pressure coming on, or sadness coming on, or some sort of worry. Like you can sense like when there's a dark cloud about to come over you, and you just kind of either pray or meditate or sleep when you feel that coming on. Some of you may have also been dreaming about a young child or receiving some sort of messages. Feel like you should listen to your intuition. Yeah, some of you have been visited by a child spirit. And for some of you, those of you that have been trying to conceive, I feel like you have been channeling a younger spirit, and they're trying to let you know that they're coming. But you have to have patience. Like it's not going to happen right away or as soon as you think. So just have patience. Some of you could be dealing with someone that is slightly younger than you, or someone is like developing a crush. Someone could be, there's someone that may have a crush on you, like someone who is shy and not speaking out. They may have a crush on you. They don't know how to really express it. They might do little things here and there to show that they're interested, but they're not ready to fully open up. Or this could be your energy, like you feel like you're shy and you're developing feelings for someone, or you have a crush on someone, but you don't really know how to show it or go about it, so you kind of keep those thoughts to yourself. Going into the week of November the 19th, I feel like you're going to be really focused on your work. Some of you are rereading some sort of love letter, or you're composing a love letter and you're putting a lot of energy into it. Your heart and soul is very complicated, these thoughts that you're having, and you're trying to figure out how you want to express them, especially if you're, the ones that's in a relationship with someone at a distance. I feel like you're really analyzing everything, and you're thinking not just with your heart, but with your mind. You're really trying to make something manifest or bring something into fruition. You're trying to figure out, how do we make this work? How can we have this relationship when we're at a distance, but you're serious about it? This is something that you're willing to put a lot of hard work into, and I feel like it's something that has been transforming you. I feel like you're thinking outside of the box, and you're being put in a position that you've never been put in before. You're very dedicated at, having this relationship, I feel. If you're single, I just kind of feel like you're still trying to focus on your work. But it's like love is on your mind, because you can feel it. It's like so close. Even if you haven't met this person, it's like you feel them in your heart. You're like, I know my other half is here, and I feel like I'm being drawn to this person. Ooh, some of you, yeah, I feel like you guys are going to reconcile with someone, or someone from your past is returning. You've been thinking about someone from your childhood, and there's a very good, strong bond and connection with this person. You've been wondering if this is the person that you're supposed to spend your life with. And some of you, especially my older viewers, like in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, it's like you're ready. You're so ready for this relationship, and I feel like you've been fantasizing, and the good news is that they have been thinking about you too, especially if someone has been showing up in your dreams, or if you've been receiving some sort of signs and messages. This is the universe way of letting you know that they're thinking about you too. And it's also to keep you inspired. Don't lose your faith, because there is a connection with you and another person. Now, like I said, not for everyone, but this person is actually from your childhood, like childhood, high school, college, or someone from the past. If you had a falling out with anyone, if there was any type of breakup, the Six of Cups is also a good card of reconciliation. So you're going to hear from someone from your past. I'm not really picking up that this is unwanted energy just yet. I feel like it's someone that you would like to hear from. It's not like you're saying, oh, no, I don't want to hear from an ex. I don't want anything to do with my ex. But this might be someone that you do want to hear from, because you're having fond memories. You're thinking about good times with this person. There are some secrets that are being kept, or there's something about being undecided about something. Especially when I said, like, the Lovers here, like you having to decide. So for those of you that are in relationships, it's almost like you run into this person and you're already in an established relationship. So you don't, this is like, maybe you normally tell your partner everything, but this is something that you're keeping to yourself. You don't want to let them know that you ran into someone that you know from your past, or you, of course, you wouldn't tell them that you felt like a really strong connection to someone, but they, you know, you're keeping some sort of thoughts or feelings to yourself, and you've come at a crossroad and you're trying to make the right decision. You don't really want to tell anybody about this person is coming to your life until you can really grasp and understand what exactly is happening, what's going on. But there's definitely a strong telepathic connection here. We have the Temperance card here. And this is enlightening. This is having a connection with someone, not just on a physical realm, but in a spiritual realm as well. So for some of you, you're being definitely connected with a twin flame, and definitely connected with someone that you have some sort of telepathic connection or bond to. Also, for those of you in relationships, Temperance is a good card for lovemaking. Like, this is it's no effort. I mean, you don't have to force anything. Everything just comes naturally. It's a good flow of conversation. It's a good flow of romanticism. It's an understanding. It's two people who have a deep understanding for one another without even having to use words. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So it's like coming together as a family. And for some of you, it's coming together like maybe you guys come from different backgrounds, but for whatever reason, it works. We've got, see how we got the cat and the dog, they're getting along. They're two different species. So not to compare people from different backgrounds, two different species, but this is like some, you know, people coming from two different upbringings. Like maybe you're different ethnic background, maybe it's a different religious background, maybe income status, somebody was brought up rich, someone's brought up poor. So there's some sort of difference, but you guys just blend together really well. This is having a connection and a loving bond with this person and settling down. This is having warm fuzzy feelings when you're together. Like I'm wishing that my Venus was in what am I doing, Virgo right now. So yeah, those of you born with Venus and Virgo, I feel like there's a really good connection that you guys are having with someone. If you don't meet them, I mean, then you are communicating with someone on a spiritual level, and it's working. You're enjoying it. And it's like you're trusting that the universe is either going to bring you two together, or you're one of those type of people that's just okay with it being completely metaphysical. But if you're not one of those people that's just okay with a metaphysical relationship, continue to trust that the universe is going to conspire to bring you two together. Okay, and then going into that last week, I feel like there is temptation. There's so many things around you, so many desires that you're having. Some of these are secret desires that you haven't opened up about, especially those of you that are in relationships. You might be having some sort of secret fantasies that you haven't been able to share with your partner. I think they already intuitively know, though. I don't know if it's your behavior, there's a change in your behavior, or there's something going on where I feel like your partner already knows that you're going through something, or there's something that you're wanting that you're not talking about, or someone has come into your life that you're fantasizing about. I feel like you might be acting kind of dreamy, aloof, floating on air, because you're in love and you don't, for some of you this is new and you don't understand these feelings, and you're just like, oh my God, you know, I'm walking on cloud 9. And you've been having a lot of vivid dreams. And listen to the messages in your dreams. Although some of those messages are confusing or, you know, kind of hard to decipher, they're all messages, and everything that you're going through is a part of your path. Again, I'm picking up telepathic energy. You and this person are really telepathically connected. This person could be very highly intuitive, psychic, a medium, or you yourself could be a medium, or it's like, for whatever reason, when you guys get together, they bring out that psychic energy, or you guys bring out each other's psychic energy. But there's something very intuitive going on with you and your partner, or this new person coming into your life. It's very spiritual. Yeah, those of you in relationships, I feel like you're being tested. It's up to you whether or not, there's no right or wrong. What did you sign up for when you came here? What do you want to experience in life? Because I'm seeing that you're fighting this temptation. With the Strength card here, you're being resistant. Someone is trying to romance you. Someone is trying to lure you, and you're just kind of fighting it. And I got all this water around again. So he or she is being very romantic, very seductive, and very patient, because they know that you guys are supposed to be together. So if you're fighting someone, they want you to know that they're not going anywhere. They're saying that's how they feel, that we're meant to be together, is what I feel like they're saying. We're meant to be together, and I'm going to have a lot of patience, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you. So I feel like they're not going anywhere. Another name just popped in my head, a Ralph. Ralphie, something of that sort. It could be Rudolph, but I'm leaning more towards a Ralph. Someone wears their heart on their sleeve, but only for you. Like, you make this person vulnerable. Also, this could be you become very vulnerable around this person, very weak in the knees, like you don't know how to act. This person may have brown hair. Even if this is a guy, I feel like his hair is long. So it could be long locks, long loose hair, long braids. There's something, I feel like it's, and I hate to say it. I mean, I don't hate to say it, but some guys might get offended. This is a man with effeminate features. You know, very like long eyelashes, heavy eyelashes, very attractive, nice jawline. Like, you know, it's a pretty boy, basically. Not for everybody, but definitely that's the strongest energy that I'm picking up on, is that it's a pretty boy that you're dealing with, and it's very romantic, very emotional, and you know, just a very strong connection. Okay, so you guys, this has been a general reading. I hope it did resonate with most of you. Make sure that you're leaving your comments, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you want a private reading, always email me, namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box. Just click on that link and email me for price inquiries. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your love and support. Many blessings to you.